It's Diversity TV, bringing you the untold stories for the week of August 6, 2021, from the fantastic city of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Hosted by myself, Rayyah Sempala. Sponsored by Rayyah Plumbing and Heating. Here are the headlines for this week. Canada officially celebrates end of slavery as Emancipation Day with the City of Brampton all over it. Minister Ahmed Hussen announces a new $96 million investment to support Black-led organizations in Canada. Djafas summer camp, Camp Ella, concludes in style with lots of fun activities for kids. Where in Canada can you visit this summer? Now the news in detail. Segment 1. Canadian parliamentarians unanimously voted in March to recognize Emancipation Day across the country on August 1st, the same date in 1834 that an act came into effect banning slavery in former British colonies, including Canada. On August 1st, 2021, the City of Brampton celebrated its first ever Emancipation Day. A park was named Emancipation Park as part of the celebration in the multicultural paradise of Brampton, Ontario. The day was spiced up with speeches from different community and political leaders as well. The recognition of 7 women who have done amazing work to build the community. Peter Lopez, one of the organizers, shared this about the event.
But Emancipation Park is about celebrating the completion of a period of our lives, which was free servitude.
August 1st, 1834, slavery was abolished across the British Empire for almost 400 years. Millions of children, women, and men were taken away from their homes in Africa. They were brought to the Americas to work as slaves and forced to change their names, religions, and beliefs. Emancipation Day also marks the end of the enslavement of Indigenous peoples who represented 2/3 of Canada's enslaved populations until 1750. The Government of Canada announced on January 30th, 2018 that it would officially recognize the United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent to highlight the important contributions to the people of African descent and their contributions to Canadian society, and to provide a platform for confronting anti-Black racism. The City of Brampton is home to a rich mosaic of communities and cultures from the African diaspora who continue to richly contribute to the fabric and foundation of our community. Emancipation Day helps us to remember that all people deserve to be treated fairly and with respect. On this day, we take a moment to remember our past and reflect on the contributions of Canada's people of African descent in our communities, and this is proclaimed in the City of Brampton today, August 1st, 2021.
Segment 2. Many Black communities were called, but few were chosen, and many more to be chosen again by the Canadian government. So many Black-led projects were left unfunded as funds dried up during the last call by the federal government in January 2021 to support Black-led organizations to renovate, retrofit, and purchase equipment. On August 4th, 2021, in Gatineau, Quebec, Employment and Social Development Canada Minister Ahmed Hussen announced that the Government of Canada is investing $96 million in initiatives that are recognizing the contributions of Black Canadians and to acknowledge the significant and unique challenges faced by the Black communities. The Honorable Ahmed Hussen announced that the federal government is investing $96 million through the Supporting Black Canadian Communities initiative. This includes $82 million in funding to support approximately 1,300 projects to improve Black-led organization workplaces and community spaces over 2 years. This funding will be made available in 2021 to 2022 to assess and fund additional renovation/retrofit and equipment projects from existing applications from an initial call for proposals announced in January 2021. Segment 3. Fashion and Beauty Time on Diversity TV. Some collection of fashion from Africarnival 2021 from Bowie and Kathy Designs. Bowie is originally from Botswana and Kathy is from Barbados. They met on a fashion shoot just before the pandemic lockdown. They immediately clicked and decided to collaborate and design clothing together. Even during lockdown, they worked together to make new clothing designs. Take a look at some of their wonderful collections. Go to our next segment, a word from our supporters. Segment 4. A place to visit in Ontario, Canada this summer, the Toronto Islands. With a spectacular view of the magnificent downtown Toronto from the islands, it's hard to resist the short boat ride from the Toronto waterfront to the Toronto Islands. The Toronto Islands is historically referred to as Hiawatha's Island by early European settlers. It's a chain of 15 small islands in Lake Ontario, south of mainland Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It has hundreds of residents with boats for those who want to ride and water taxis for those who choose not to ride. The Toronto Islands also boasts one of 10 airports in the Greater Toronto Area, GTA. Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport on the Toronto Islands is the regional airport providing regular services to United States destinations with smaller planes plying its shorter runway. For those who are interested in visiting Toronto or the Toronto Islands this summer or next summer, enjoy. Segment 5. Coronavirus Project Cool Times. As COVID-19 numbers rise, vaccination becomes even more important. Your COVID-19 vaccination record can be assessed quickly through My Health Records, but you'll need to create an account first. All Albertans 14 and older can sign up for an account. You will be able to access your account right away for 30 days. A verification code will be sent to you to complete the registration so your account remains permanently active. In addition to your vaccination record, you can use My Health Records to see your COVID-19 tests and other lab results, immunizations, medication history, and other personal health information. Learn more at www.alberta.ca/MHR. Before we go to our next segment, a word from our supporters.
Hello, my name is Anne with BCB in Action. Here we support, advocate, promote, and empower all Black businesses in Western Canada. We do this by mentorship program, networking events, and training programs. Our goal is to have all Black businesses thrive in the Canadian marketplace. Go to www.bcbinaction.org to find out how we can support you.
Going to Diversity TV International News. BBC reports of unclaimed bodies in Nigeria being sent to medical schools. In their series of letters from African writers, Nigerian journalist and novelist Adobe Trisha Naubani writes about the disturbing reality behind some of the unclaimed bodies sent to the country's medical schools. Anatomy student Enya Egbe fled his anatomy class crying after being disturbed by the corpse he was asked to work on. And moving closer to home in the US, Dolly Parton said she invested millions of dollars she made from royalties from Whitney Houston singing her award-winning song, I Will Always Love You, into Black communities in Nashville. Segment 7. What are we cooking this week for Dish of the Week? Well, some selections of dishes at AfriCarnival 2021, the delicious jollof rice, puff puff, roasted fish, beef kebab soya, roasted/fried chicken, and many more. If you're interested in these dishes and others, you can visit Selassie's Grill. Bon appetit! Before we go to our next segment, a word from our supporters.
Welcome to Loose World, your natural clinical tested cosmetic for all skin types. Our science-based formula provides anti-aging protection, rejuvenate and nourish your skin while helping to improve skin conditions such as acne, black spot, and irregular skin tone.
How to use it. Step 1. Wash your face with cleanser lotion, rinse well, then pat dry with a clean towel. Step 2. Use a cotton pad or hands to apply botanical toner on your face, neck and body until complete absorption. Step 3. Apply a small amount of Serum C Intensive with fingertips to freshly cleansed and toned face, neck, and décolleté areas. Step 4. Apply a small amount of face cream to cleansed skin with gentle patting motions. Until absorbed. Loose, uplift the skin tone. Naturally.
Segment 8. We have lots of community announcements this week. Thank you for all the wonderful support to the launch of Diversity Magazine in Toronto. Here are some photos for you. The City of Calgary is now accepting applications for reopening grant programs for hard-hit businesses including restaurants, pubs, bars, fitness centers, nightclubs, live music venues, and more. This will provide financial relief to business owners who have been significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic as they look to reopen and begin to thrive again. Applications will be accepted until August 10th or until funds are depleted. To learn more about whether your business is eligible and find out how to apply, visit www.calgary.ca/businessgrant. Solomon College Connections to Employment and Food Service Program are currently taking applications for students that will start in September. The deadlines to register are for food service, August 13th, 2021. For connection, August 27th, 2021, and for the Quest program, September 27th, 2021. A small reminder of each program. The Connections to Employment program focuses on occupations within the retail industry, such as customer service, merchandiser, meat cutting, and bakery assistant. The requirements for this program are you have to be a permanent resident, not currently receiving EI, and a minimum of CLB 4. For the Food Service Supervisor Preparation Program, it is designed to help students acquire strong workplace essential skills needed for future leadership roles within the food service and hospitality industry. The requirements for this program are you have to be a permanent resident or citizen not born in Canada, the completion of high school, and a minimum of CLB 5. For the Key Workplace Essential Skills Training Program, Quest, this program, which is offered by Solomon College, is a 3-month training program focused on employment in the warehouse sector. The requirements are a minimum of CLB 3 to 6 in all skill areas, permanent residents or Canadian citizens not born in Canada, no previous education in Canada except LINC or ESL, not currently on employment insurance, and basic computer skills. We invited the Connection to Employment instructor and a student to share their experiences and the next intake.
It's very nice program. They have many things. And also in my life, I don't know before. I don't know about first aid. It's very useful in our society and also my family. Yeah, about the food safety, to give the if I work in the restaurant or in the store, it's good things to give them safe food, and also in my home. And also I don't know this. I did not know before that kind of things. And for the safety about the women.
To Employment is a really special program. We get these amazing people like Kiros coming who are so hardworking and they're ready to go to work and they just need some support. So our program gives them 2 months, 8 weeks of training. So we cover essential skills for the workplace, language for the workplace. In particular, this program focuses on retail and merchandising positions. And then we also make sure they have safety knowledge and safety certificates like first aid, WMIS, and food safety, which employers really value. And then we also, like Kiro said, we make sure that we are giving them a lot of tools and help to make sure they have a great resume, cover letter, they know how to apply for jobs online, they have the skills and the confidence to go into interviews and get those jobs that they want. We run this program 3 times a year, and our next program starts in September. We also start in January and in May. So if students are interested, they can contact Solomon College, they can go to our website, and the number is easy to find, or they can reach out by email, whatever they're comfortable with, and we'll get them the information they need, and we'll start the registration process right away so that they can be in this really helpful program.
Segment 9. AJFS Summer Camp, Camp Ella, concludes this summer edition in style with lots of fun activities for kids. Here's what some of the kids and the coordinator have to say.
Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Issa. Au début du camp, j'avais peur parce que je connaissais personne, mais après les jours ils ont passé, j'ai eu des amis.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Aïcha et ce que j'ai aimé au camp, c'est aller à Treehouse et aller au zoo. Et j'ai aimé faire des dessins et faire l'art.
Alors, mon nom est Benjamin. Moi, j'ai commencé le premier jour. Et moi, j'ai été ici pour 4 semaines. Et moi, j'aime le camp. J'ai eu beaucoup d'amis et j'ai trouvé que c'est bien. C'est plus amusant, plus que rester à la maison.
Mon nom est Eva et ce que j'aime de l'écran, c'est que les amis sont vraiment gentils, les enseignants sont gentils, je peux faire des amis facilement et ne pas être à la maison tous les jours et rester sur l'électronique. Mes jeux préférés, c'est baccalauréat et jouer le téléphone. Et j'aime venir au gymnase pour jouer avec mes amis et danser.
Bonjour, moi c'est Alice Mousseli et ça fait 3 ans maintenant que je coordonne le camp ELA, Enfants et Leadership en Action. Et maintenant en 2021, on a commencé depuis le 7 juillet et maintenant c'est notre dernière semaine. On finit ce vendredi 30 juillet. Et puis, depuis que j'ai commencé, on divise normalement les salles en 2. Donc, on a des groupes des enfants de 6 à 8 ans, ça c'est une classe, et de 9 à 12 ans, ça c'est une autre classe aussi. Donc, on fait les activités selon l'âge des enfants, selon ce qu'ils ont appris à l'école. Et chaque année, on a les différents thèmes, je voulais dire. Donc, pour 2021, le thème, c'est « Vive la diversité ». Donc, on fait peut-être des activités culturelles, éducatives, où les enfants apprennent sur l'autre culture, voire même des activités qui incluent les originalités, peut-être les pays d'origine des parents, qu'est-ce qu'ils mangent, la langue qu'ils parlent, les activités comme ça. Donc, chaque jour, on apprend sur les enfants, les expériences. En tout cas, ça se passe bien jusqu'à date.
Thank you for watching Diversity TV Community Newscast. Be the first to get our community newscast as it happens. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification on our Diversity TV YouTube channel. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. You can also visit our website at www.diversityplus.ca. See you next week.